Bienvenue. Welcome back to the last part of my video series on French nasal sound. In this video, I am going to revise on 4 nasal sounds which I have already covered in the last 4 parts of this series. All links are given in the description below. There are 4 nasal sounds in French. A, on, Here are some examples with each of the nasal sounds. Un, pain, indien, imprudent, main, en, dans, quand, France, emprunter, on, ombre, crayon, sombre, ment, un, sympathie, syndicat. As I have already mentioned in the previous parts that when an N or an M is preceded by a vowel, we get a nasal sound in French. As per the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabets, we call these nasal sounds as les voyelles nasales. Before I continue, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press a thumbs up if you like my video. Don't forget to hit the bell button to remain updated with my upcoming videos. Now, what is a nasal vowel? A nasal vowel is always formed from an oral vowel. The oral vowels a, o, are turned into nasal vowels which are a, o, and they are called the nasal vowels. In nasal sounds, always an N or an M is preceded by a vowel or a vowel combination. With the oral vowel position, the soft palate and the uvula are up and they lock the airflow through the nasal cavity. But as for nasal sounds, the soft palate and the uvula are down and they allow the air through the nasal cavity. Thus, you make a nasal sound. Nasal sounds do not happen in English. So if you are a beginner, you have to remember some of the vowel combinations so that each time you pronounce a perfect nasal sound. I kept it very simple and short, and I really want you to listen till the end because I am going to tell you briefly whatever I have taught in the previous 4 parts. But for more details about each nasal sounds, please watch all 4 parts along with this one. So here are all nasal sounds and the vowel combinations. Whenever you see these nasal combinations, you will not pronounce an N or an M, but you will pronounce the nasal sounds. En, en, em, aen, aem, ein, eim, oin, oem, ien, iem. En, an, am, en, em. On, om. Un, yn, ym, um. The examples that I have given in the beginning, let's see how the nasal sounds are working there. As for pain, indien, imprudent, main, you can see aen, en, em and aen again are pronounced as en. As for en, dans, quand, France, emprunter, you can see an and em are pronounced as en. As for on, ombre, crayon, sombre, mon. In all these examples, on and om are pronounced as on. And finally, as for un, sympathie, un, syndicat, brun, you can see ym, yn are pronounced as un, the closed sound un. In this video, I am going to give you only one exceptional scenario which I mentioned on each part. When you see a vowel coming immediately after one of these nasal combinations, the nasal sound will not occur, and we will pronounce the N or M as it is. Let me give you some clear examples. Insupportable. Here, IN is not followed by a vowel, so we are pronouncing the sound in. But as for inondation, the vowel O came immediately after the nasal combination IN. So we are not pronouncing the nasal sound in, but we are pronouncing the sound of N. Inondation and not inondation. Inondation. Chambre. Here, after AM, we cannot see any vowel, so we are pronouncing the nasal sound as it is. But as for Amélie, we can see after AM there is a vowel, E accent aigu. So we are not going to pronounce the nasal sound en, but we are going to pronounce the M as it is. Sondage. The combination ON is pronounced as on because there is no vowel after it. But as for phonetic, we can see after the combination ON comes a vowel, E accent aigu. That's why we are not going to pronounce the nasal sound on, but we are going to pronounce the N as it is. Phonetic. Sympa. YM is pronounced as the closed sound Sympa, the nasal sound But as for synonym, we can see YN or YN. The combination YN is followed by a vowel O. That's why we are going to pronounce the N and not going to pronounce the nasal sound. So, in all these examples, you can see after a nasal combination, if a vowel sound comes, we are not going to pronounce the nasal sound, and we are going to pronounce N or M as it is. If you liked my video, smash that like button. Share your comments. If you have any query or doubt, do let me know. Prenez soin de vous. Au revoir. It's internet. I make these videos for you. Help me support my channel. Don't just stare at my face. Hit subscribe. What are you waiting for?